Well, apparently nobody likes us because we don't have a voicemail this week, and it's not my fault this time. Or it could be everyone's like, I fucking hate Jay, and I'm not going to send any, and I'll be like, you're right for that.
There's probably like so many in the inbox now that like it's taking forever to load, and you only give it like 0.5 seconds. You're like, oh, look, there's nothing, and you turn off the phone.
That's actually kind of a solid point. I did say that it's taking a while to load, didn't I? Mm-hmm. I'm going to leave it open for a hot minute and see if anything shows up. And
60 messages from the UK.
Oh my God. You international, you guys could just literally send a voice memo and text message or email, and that's much easier. I really suggest it that way because, God, voicemails suck.
Anybody could do that.
Yeah.
Hell, you could also just send an email, and then you don't even have to hear your voice.
We want to see just a little bit of side boob.
A little.
Is that? Do you like that side boob? Well, you shouldn't, because that's my side boob. Press start.
With the extreme super speed of Joe. The delicate but powerful Princess Jay. And our sorcerer with a little flair, Anthony. You get Season 8 of Beards and Sundries.
And welcome back.
Hey.
Hello.
Hello.
Welcome back to Season 8, Level 15 of Beards and Sundries.
Oh, good job on the number.
I want you to know, I almost didn't get the 8 part right just now because I was focusing so hard on remembering 15.
Welcome to Season 15, Episode 15. I am 15.
Anyways.
And I'm Tits. I'm Ron Burgundy.
Tits McGee's on vacation.
Ooh, you know what? Keep Anchorman on your short list of things to talk about here in a bit.
Oh, we know. But that's right, guys. It is time for another lunch break here at Beards and Sundries, the shop where 3 gay men with beards do inventory on a new sundry in each episode.
My name is Jay, and can I just be the villain on everything? Bring back that season.
I'm Anthony, the body double for Cindy's tits in Scary Movie 1.
Oh, would you set up a PG-13?
What's that?
And I'm Joe, and it's hard to believe that Stu and Dee Dee Pickles from Rugrats were only 33 and 32 years old, respectfully. And that means that today's sundry item is Media of Days Past, as woke adults. Beardos, white people are stupid, and there was certainly no shortage of stupidity in the media that we consumed while we were growing up. Cartoons, TV shows, movies, there were quite a few things that have aged like a fine wine, but there are also a very large number of things that have aged like bad milk. After the break, we're going to keep the conversation going, and we may take bets on how long it'll take Jay to dance around an offensive comment. Later on, we've got some Beardo-submitted sundries that are always woke, and then for game time, I'm sure we'll figure something out. But before we talk about how god-awful some of this stuff was, how about this week's lack of a voicemail? It's okay.
It's fine.
Yeah. We're all
I
busy.
don't suspect that the next episode will have one either.
It's tax season, and yeah.
Oh, God.
I do have a game, though.
Oh, thank God, because I was waiting to get to game time, and I was going to be like, hey, guys.
I put one together real fast.
Oh,
You know,
and then for game time, Anthony's put one together real fast.
You know how I think I recognize that it's tax season is because a restaurant here in Midtown just randomly, due to unforeseen circumstances, closed. And I was like, tax season got you down. You forgot to pay something.
Uh-huh.
You can't afford that rent.
Who can these days?
And the rent is too damn high.
Everything is too damn high. Everything is too damn high.
God,
But you guys should call and leave us a voicemail at some point, or leave a voice memo, or send an email. Those things all work.
I would like that a lot.
It'd be great.
Yeah. What is that? Office. Yeah. If you could do that, please. I'm trying to think.
Bill Lumberg from Office Space.
Yeah.
Gary Cole.
Gary Cole as
My
Bill
brain-
Lumberg.
my brain kept wanting to say The Office. I'm like, no, that's a show you watch all the time. Not that show. Hold on.
I have 8 bosses, Bob. 8? 8. And every time I make one mistake, I get to hear about it 8 different times.
But anyways, Joe, do you think we can find a white savior complex in the sundries aisle?
Sorry, man, I'm fresh out. But if you guys are new to the show and you're wondering just what the hell a sundry is, the term comes from an old English word meaning odds and ends. Now these days, it's used mainly in retail as a way to group together items that don't typically have a group of their own. So, as 3 remote-hogging gay men with beards, we are using the term to group together the wide range of topics that we cover.
Wow.
Wow!
Wowza.
I heard remote hogging and I was thinking of like remote work and I was like, how am I hogging via like remotely? Oh, we're hogging the remote. Yes. The future has changed me.
You're a remote piggy, as some would say.
Spit in my mouth.
That's what boys say to me is dainty Dom.
That is what they say to you in some capacity.
Tea, spit in my mouth, and I'm like, tea.
So,
Three spit for you.
Explain this concept a little bit for us, Jay. What was going through your mind when you thought about this episode idea?
I'd actually saw a clip where people were talking kind of about this, about Mrs. Doubtfire. And how people are like, as I've aged, I've really been on the mom side. And I was like, yeah.
At the beginning of the movie, for sure.
Yeah.
I do think she's a little bit cold-hearted at some points and all that jazz. But in general, like being annoyed with a husband who always makes a mess, always causes problems, can't hold a job, and just is always like, whatever. When you have to carry the household, carry the kids, and he just gets to be the fun guy all the time, I'm like, no, I get why she'd be annoyed with him.
I mean, to be fair, honestly, yeah, agreed, hard agree.
And if Pierce Brosnan was trying to get with me, I would totally be like, sorry,
And
Ron
that was
Williams.
the second point I was going to make. I mean, Pierce Brosnan, first of all,
90s
Come on.
Pierce Brosnan.
and responsible. He has a job. He knows the... Oh, never mind. I wasn't going to say it, but...
He has a job. And that in the dating life is so funny to me how I had to question myself. I realized I'm attracted to people that have a little bit of ambition in life and that want to take care of themselves while we work together and don't want to look at me to be like supportive and they just get to kind of do their thing. But I also like, it's so weird. I'm also like, but I want you to do your thing and be happy. Like, don't do something that makes you miserable, but also I don't know. I'm one of those people where I'm like, I want you to understand that we have to like do stuff to take care of ourselves regardless. Like, I don't get the opportunity to be self-reliant on someone. And so I'm like, I don't want you to also do that to me, because it's almost like, well, I'm working this fucking hard to take care of myself, damn it. And so, like, I don't know. It's I guess it's where I relate to her in that sense, that I'm just like, I want to have someone that can at least take care of themselves and figures it out. It doesn't mean they have to be the breadwinner of the family. It doesn't mean that they have to have the most responsible job, but I want them to understand that if something fucking happens to me, what are they going to do? Can they take care of themselves? And the kids? Whatever. I don't know. It's so weird.
I don't think that's weird. I think that's like a reasonable expectation.
Because, yeah, I just
didn't say you were looking for a sugar daddy.
No, I definitely didn't. I mean, granted, if that came along, I wouldn't fight it.
I wouldn't say no.
There'd be a lot of new sunglasses all of a sudden.
Oh, God.
My
My wall just like turns into an entire room. Basically, in that sense, I definitely know I'd be one of those people that like, cool, somebody's like paying the bills and all. Now I don't have to have a job that I have to focus on and work around. Now I can just do what I really want to do. And I know that I'm stubborn and would want to make a lot of money to take care of myself. So I just wouldn't see myself being like, oh, I have to depend on you. Like, I still have to bring something to the table because it makes me happy to do that. I don't know. Anyways, that's what really brought this on for the topic was Mrs. Doubtfire, which then brings up things like, Devil Wears Prada and who's the real villain in that, and
The boyfriend.
definitely
Her
Andy.
friends.
Or not
her
Andy.
friends.
Andy's boyfriend.
Yeah, Andy's boyfriend for sure, and her friends. Fuck those kids.
Oh, yeah. Yeah. The way they like fucking tease her and all that shit, I'm like, guys.
I know you gave
and then
me.
take
You
her
just
free
gave me
stuff.
this. You just gave me this brand new handbag that's sold out everywhere. But I'm gonna make fun of you for having ambition at your job. How dare you?
I love this handbag that you got me for free. How dare you work?
Yeah.
Well, now, see, Jay, she worked on his birthday. It was his birthday, and she had to work. And we all know, as adults, that we all take everybody's birthday off.
The fucking guilt trip.
Yeah.
He's just like, I'm going to bed. He stayed up, though, to guilt her and then go to bed.
It doesn't make sense because she comes home with the cupcake with the candle lit and she's like, I'm sorry I missed your birthday. And he's like, oh, what am I for? And I'm like, you're certainly acting like
You're
it.
literally acting
Yeah,
like a 4-year-old.
seriously.
Like, Mom, why didn't you love me on my birthday?
I don't know, maybe because she's working at a very popular fashion magazine, getting free clothing and getting to travel all over the world and getting a fantastic job opportunity. And
And getting her name out there so that she can have the jobs that she wants to have in the future.
mm-hmm.
Oh, but then she chooses to get back with him at the end.
Does she, though? I don't remember.
No, I don't
that.
think she does. I
But
think
did
he's going
she
to a
have
job
an
interview
interest?
in Boston.
Didn't she have an interest in doing that?
It
thought they went
wasn't
their
a
separate
no.
ways.
There was like a chance for it to happen.
Hold
It
on.
was really like they left it kind of
Open.
up in the air.
Well, what's the plot of the second one? I haven't even heard any of the storyline for it.
Oh, I don't
Oh,
know.
I haven't
Why is
either.
there a second one?
Because
I
it's
don't. Because money.
okay. They don't formally get back together, but it's heavily implied that they reconcile.
Well, and apparently in the book, he's not a chef or a cook. He's actually a teacher in the book. So I don't know. I don't know if that has any influence on anything, but my opinion was that like they were just meeting up to like catch up and see what's going on. And she had a job interview and then he was going to live in Boston or something. And I thought they were just like going their separate ways. Who are you yelling at, Jay?
What is happening?
Reggie.
What's he doing?
He's trying to annoy the cats at the door. He's staring at them. Who are you sneezing at?
Typical man just staring at a woman. Blanche is like, Blanche is like, I can't believe this.
He's literally catcalling them.
We're speaking of that. What about She's All That?
Oh, that whole concept in general. There were a lot of movies like that in the aughts, weren't there?
There
Where it was like, hey,
I think
like
that was
to the point where they made fun of it during Not Another Teen Movie. Like it was, oh, she's got glasses and a ponytail. Whoa, what a disaster. And that was literally the plot of She's All That.
But that's like every movie when they're like, oh, look at her. She wears a ponytail, glasses. She's ugly and she's a nerd. And the only way that she's going to become popular is if she wears her hair down and takes off her glasses. And then
clothes.
she does that and they're magically like, she's the most beautiful girl in the world. I love her. And the
You made
movie
a
feels
bet.
great.
You made a bet that we could go out. Shut up. He's a guy in high school. If that's the worst he did.
There were so many movies that were the premise, like the plot of the film was based around bets.
Yeah.
For so many films, which is wild to me because it's just like there's some writer out there that's just like, what if they bet on this? What if they bet on that? And that turned into whatever that betting app is today.
Oh man, I can't remember. I'm glad I don't know what it's called, but I see the ads for it all the time, and I'm like, okay, well, this is just the
Yeah.
newest way for people to throw their money away. It's not
Like, you can bet on anything now. And I'm like, oh man, what if I bet on I don't know, a teen girl who wears her hair up and just doesn't have very many friends to get popular by letting her hair down and having some alcohol at a party?
because that's the most important thing right now is to be popular in high school. It's worked out great for everyone.
I love
As
looking.
the song goes, Joe. High school is such a serious time. These problems matter.
Oh, good old Family Guy brings out the realness. I mean, yeah, but I really wish back in high school, like the things I thought were super important, I could really understand. Because now, like looking back, I'm like, Jesus, fuck, what the fuck? It doesn't matter.
Oh yeah, there's so much from my school. I worry about stuff today I shouldn't be worried about, and then in retrospect, years later, I'm like, oh yeah, I shouldn't have been worried about that.
Oh yeah, been there a lot.
Mm-hmm.
I would also, I appreciate the movies that are bringing out also the villain that's not really a person. You know, like American Psycho. That is bringing out like the villain of the toxic corporate culture.
It is not going anywhere.
Yeah, no, that's never going anywhere.
No, it's never going to go away.
And then I think about the movie The Joker. I remember watching that the day it released because I was actually on a cruise and surprise, Carnival released it the same day that it released nationally. And I was like, oh, okay.
That's kind of surprising.
I was surprised. We were on the Vista actually. And we watched it and I remember like I didn't talk about it for an hour and a half after I left because I was depressed because the entire villain of the film for me is the social structure of how we take care of mental health.
Yeah.
And I was like, this was a movie, but I know that that's how that is. They are all brushed off.
Yep. Until they put him in jail.
Until they do something that, yeah, is like illegal.
Mm-hmm.
And so it's all of these movies that I'm like, oh, there's supposed to be like a real kind of bad guy in there that you're supposed to be like, yeah, that's the bad guy. But I love finding like the real problem in the background.
There's a lot of that with those movies, though. Like, especially with like villain origin story movies, where you're just like, well, are they really bad, or are they just kind of a victim of society?
You talking about Emma Stone as Cruella de Vil?
Yes, 100%.
I loved her in that.
I never saw it, actually.
I thought it was actually a really good film.
Well, I mean, I like Emma Stone regardless. So.
That's why I watched it, because it was Emma Stone, but it ended up like I really kind of appreciated it. It really brought out her horror story that I was like, okay, I am more on her side than I ever was before, and now I want to go watch all 101 Dalmatians and be like, she's right for this.
She really needs to skin those puppies.
No wonder I drive like her.
There we go. There it is.
Now there's a reason I was treated badly as a child.
You're like Marge Simpson with the Canyonero. Out of my way, nature.
Come back next week and you'll be wearing a Reggie coat. I really turned into my own Cruella.
Oh my God. We should dress up for Halloween this year.
Yeah, we should.
My God, I got to start getting on this now.
I got a great idea. I'm going to be Jesus, but with a Hawaiian shirt on.
But still with the pump and the bag of wine, so you can still serve that.
Right.
Right. Yeah, that one.
Yeah. Speaking of bet movies, what about 40 Days and 40 Nights?
Oh, yikes. Yeah, that movie is toxic from every single aspect.
Every angle of that movie is not.
Did you ever watch Mr. Holland's Opus?
Yeah.
I did not.
I love that movie growing up, and then in my more recent years, watching it, I actually watched it with my ex one time, and I was like, oh, this is a really great movie. I can't believe you haven't seen it. And we're watching it, I was like,
there's that whole little subplot right there in the middle, isn't there?
I'm like, this guy's like a real total villain.
Yeah, he's pretty toxic.
He's unhappy, so he takes it all out on his wife, and then they have a deaf baby, and he takes it out on his wife more and the deaf baby, how unhappy he is. So then he starts having inappropriate thoughts.
Yeah, and a near affair
with a student.
Uh-huh.
And he's a high school teacher.
Oh, yeah. I was like, but he's a college professor, right?
No.
But then he has a moment of, I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna miss you.
And then he puts her on the bus to the big city all by herself.
And then you're supposed to be happy for him when he retires because everyone's like, you were such a great teacher. And like,
I'm like, remember that one time when you weren't?
I was like, do you remember the rest of the film when you were just kind of an unhappy dick and you took it out on literally everyone around you, like students and all? But I love Olivia Dukakis in it.
The whole premise, Anthony, is that it's called Mr. Holland's Opus because the whole premise is that he's trying to write this magnificent opus and get famous and be a composer. But, life gets in the way. So it's basically showing him live his entire life and grow older and then retire. And at the end, he gets to debut his opus because they surprise him with it. But so it's a heartwarming premise, but my God, he is just kind of like very
problematic for sure.
Yeah.
Honestly, none of that sounded very heartwarming. It just sounded like this guy just
It's got moments
acquiesced to life.
It's 90s heartwarming.
Exactly.
It is 90s heartwarming.
Yeah.
That is. See, this is the benefit of not having watched these films and having to go back and watch them. It's like watching The Birdcage now, and you guys are like, it's so great. And I'm like, actually, when I watched it, I saw all of these really harmful stereotypes about gay people.
Oh, yeah, that.
It's heartwarming in the sense that Independence Day is heartwarming.
Because of all the people that get killed?
Yeah.
And the dog survives.
The dog lives?
Vietnam is part of a little bit of the plot of Mr. Holland's Opus. So yes, people die. Reggie, attack. Get him.
Hi.
You might have to bring him into frame. We haven't seen Reggie on film and on screen in a while.
That sucks.
Are the cats in there? Are the cats in there with you?
Yep.
I saw a cat.
Merlin is sleeping right behind me, being his cute little self, and the apartments gave me a cat toy for him.
They
triggered.
I bet he loves it.
Oh, see if my arm will not get in the way. Oh, there we are.
Whoa, that's the most movement I've seen him do in a long time.
I gotta remember.
So mad when you don't continue playing with him.
He's burning all these fucking calories standing up and looking at this feather now.
Yeah. Wow. Riveting.
Absolutely.
He's so light on his feet.
Now this is the cinema I live for.
He's like, well, that was fun. So anyways, I'm going to sit up here for a minute.
Okay, so then speaking of pets, how about the movie Beethoven?
Oh my God, it's been so long since I've seen
I think I only saw it like one time.
So the whole premise is
after it came out, and I don't remember any of it.
This dog, the Saint Bernard, finds himself in this home and becomes part of the family, and it's hell for the dad because he's super anal retentive and organized and clean, and Beethoven is everything but. So it's the whole story of that stereotype where it's the dad and the dog that he doesn't want, and then everyone falls in love with the dog and it's heartwarming and cute. But then the dark part of the film is that there's this evil doctor who's he's testing some kind of chemical to put down animals or something, and he's gonna test it on Beethoven. So he fakes being bit as a vet, and then they have to put Beethoven down and blah blah blah, and then it all gets exposed in the end, and they triumph. But it's kind of a really dark premise for being such a heartwarming family film.
For being a family film.
Yeah.
So does the dog ever play music?
So, okay, there's a scene where they're trying to decide what to call him. And the little girl is playing she's just diddling around on the piano, and then she plays the dun 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 dun, and then Beethoven goes, bark, 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 dun 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 dun, bark, bark, bark. And then they look at him, and they just play some of the string sections, dun 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 dun, dun dun dun, and then that's how they decide to call him Beethoven.
I mean, it's basically how I named Blanche, was I was like, what about Blanche? And she's like, meow.
She said, oh, meow, meow, I'm so horny and old.
Meow, let's go down to the rusty anchor.
But just to be clear, the dog does not play music at any point.
No.
It's kind of just a messy piece of shit.
Yeah, I really didn't know what that movie was about.
He's just messy all the time. And the family's like, we love him. And the dad's like, God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
And they got the dog for free? Free Saint Bernard?
I can't remember how I think he just shows up one day. And there is a part where like he saves a little girl from drowning in a pool.
Oh,
When there's a babysitter who's not watching her.
Because that scene was terrifying to me.
That's free Saint Bernard right there. I mean,
I think
don't
it
know
made
what
me
they're
scared.
about.
I think it made me scared of the pool.
Anxiety inducing. Yeah. It's nail biting there for a second.
Is there a real villain to this? But also pet movie Homeward Bound.
Oh my God.
That
Rip my
movie is
fucking
so
heart out.
Sad.
I used to fast forward every time through the part where the kitty goes down the waterfall, like where Sassy's about to die.
Yeah.
I mean Sally Field. And that part's so sad. And then at the end, when like Shadow can't get out of the pit at the end, and then like
That's the one there. Like, ooh.
he starts
Man, I
limping
remember.
across the hill at the end, and I'm just like, oh God, Shadow.
I want to snuggle you so hard.
Yeah.
The villain is whoever fucking made that movie.
No shit. I think it might be based on a
Seriously.
book. I think it's based on a book.
What horrible person wants to even remotely harm an animal for my entertainment?
Christy Noam.
I was gonna say that. I'm glad you beat me to
Fucking bitch.
Well, she's just upset about her husband's tits being bigger.
She's upset about her terrible plastic surgery being smaller.
it. Speaking of her husband's tits, what about the plot twist in Ace Ventura at the end?
I've never seen it.
It's been so long, I don't remember it.
Really?
It
So the
seems
plot
like it's
twist is
so
like-
awful.
It's pretty bad, but like most of it's bad because it's really a misuse of Jim Carrey with how talented he is, and they just really like ride a lot of like one-liners and his facial expressions.
Is that the movie where he's like, alrighty then?
Yeah, that's the one.
Oh, God. That's one of the roles where I'm just like, God, this fucking guy.
I know it's too over the top for me.
It's way
much.
too over the top.
It was kind of like The Mask
really
for me.
like underutilized. The Mask is very much the same way though, and I mean I get it because like Jim Carrey, he's really known for physical comedy in some ways, but like he's super talented.
Truman
Why?
Show is one of the best movies of the decade.
Great show.
He was
Movie.
so good in it.
Mm-hmm. But the twist of Ace Ventura is that at the end of it, the policewoman who's like the main villain, he outs her as being actually the like a sports guy of some sort who's just basically like either trans or dressed up as a woman, and so like the
You
whole
want a
thing is
man?
like it's a little bit like that. It's a little bit cringe because he's like, oh, and I was even attracted to you.
Oh.
It's the transphobia of the 90s that happens
like-
so often.
It's the product of its time. I mean, it's like
Mhm.
gay, anything gay in the 90s. Like it was very,
And the early aughts.
and
I
the
now
early
pronounce you
aughts.
Chuck and Larry.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, look at all the gay things, the gay jokes and the I don't know, the behavior of people in like Will and Grace
Mhm.
and what was acceptable then versus now. And
Gay, but not too gay.
yeah,
Gay, but not too gay. You can't be too
Like-
gay.
Jack's wardrobe, the entire series, where it's like the big baggy jeans, the long sleeve sweater, and the huge baggy vest over top of it. That's
Yeah.
all he wore the entire show, and it's so ugly.
yeah, it's hideous.
And Eric McCormick is straight.
I know.
Oh yeah, that's right.
What a disaster.
What a disaster.
Oh, and he was my type back then. Men in suits.
Yeah. Oh yeah, he's a good looking guy.
Who's the guy who played his like the fixer-upper boyfriend, Barry?
I don't know.
I feel like he was the son. No, wait, maybe I'm thinking. No, that was Harry Connick Jr.
Yeah, I was like Harry
Somebody
Connick
else I'm thinking
Jr.
of. No, it was somebody else.
He dated Grace on the show for a while.
Oh,
Deborah Messing. I find her insufferable.
is that Dan Futterman?
Yeah, that's him.
Yeah, it's Karen Walker's cousin. That's right.
Dan Futterman.
Because he
How
was
did I not remember his name?
he's the son on Birdcage.
That's okay. So I thought he was, but I can never remember because there's another guy that looks really similar to him out there. He's just dying to be gay. Anyways, that was also a harmful like stereotype that you had to like get stylish and hot to be gay.
So then there's that whole genre of like scary movie, not another teen movie. There's like the spoofs of the Hunger Games and Twilight, and like it's just over-the-top, stupid situational humor where it kind of is the same idea as Airplane, but like, how far can we push the envelope and be really offensive and gross? And that was the whole genre.
I mean, that was what Scary Movie was really just trying to do with some of it. It was all references.
Yeah, I think I don't know why I feel like Scary Movie aged better than almost everything else.
There's sometimes where like the intention there is to be crass, and you just know the intention is to be crass, and it's not like incidentally upsetting. It's pointedly like supposed to be that way. So like, I put it akin to watching Blazing Saddles.
Oh, yeah.
Where like the racism there is overt and planned. It is never incidental. It is never like we're accidentally being racist with our references. Mel Brooks said, this is going to be racist and it's going to point out racism. And that's just how the movie goes. And it is sometimes very hard to watch because of modern sensibilities.
I love thinking about Mel Brooks and how like terrible he probably was. Like just awful. Like
he's
just
still alive,
said
right?
whatever he wanted to. No, I don't think so. I don't think he is.
I thought he was still alive last time.
There are like,
he's up there.
I think, wasn't the thing with Young Frankenstein, like he was allowed to be part of the project if he didn't speak at all. So that's why he's just the cat that yells whenever the dart hits it. So he could have his name attached to it. He's just, because he was always doing the voices for the Looney Tunes stuff. And so I always wonder like what he said that got left on the cutting room floor that was just a little too crazy even for Bugs Bunny to say back in the 20s or whatever it was, the 50s. Yesterday. But,
JD,
yeah,
were you looking up if Mel Brooks was alive?
He's still alive.
Okay, that's what I thought.
He just kind of gives me the ick for some reason.
I could see that.
His humor isn't really modern anymore. Like, his humor was good when he had Catherine Hahn.
Oh.
Yeah.
But that wasn't him.
That's
Catherine
it.
Hahn.
That was Catherine Hahn.
That's exactly what I'm saying is his humor was best played through Catherine Hahn because she knew how to handle it to be good.
Yeah.
So talented.
That's the only time I think his humor really struck me well is when she was a part of it.
Do you mean Madeline Kahn?
Madeline Kahn.
I just
Why
thought
were we saying Catherine Hahn?
I was like, wow, really good at
Exactly.
Seek us down the road to
Is Catherine?
I legitimately, when you said Catherine Hahn, I immediately, because of the association with Mel Brooks, like went to Madeline Kahn. And then I was sitting there thinking, how do I always think her last name was mildly, wait, that feels wrong. But I was just thinking it was me.
At least Catherine Hahn is a great actress also because that's Agatha.
Also true.
At least we caught it before we got skewered to death by the beardos.
Oh my God. Why can't
We'll
wait
still
till
get skewered to death.
I can't wait till people be like, what was Catherine Hahn in?
I can think of a beardo or two I'd like to get skewered by.
Get down there.
My mouth.
Just gonna pee in your mouth a little bit.
Then I think about
Fart on your face.
Then I think about the things that you two were saying when we were in the car in that Buc-ee's parking lot when you were being commentators
hang
coming
on,
out of that
hang
building.
on.
And then I'm like,
We
maybe you
were-
guys would have been friends with Mel Brooks.
We were being very PG-13.
Uh-huh.
Such a...
I really want to live the moment in your brain.
I would like to have lived
Because
that in your
I
eyes.
feel like all these years you've been amplifying it into this horrific story when
we never said anything bad.
I don't think we said anything bad.
All I know is that car got really fucking silent when that Indian woman walked out of the building.
How
And
did
you
know she was
decided,
Indian?
okay, time to go.
How did you know?
Yeah, why'd you make that assumption?
Yeah.
Because
How do
the
you
way
know
you
she's from
two got
India?
quieter than church mouse right then.
No.
Didn't say a
And
word,
then
and Jay just started the car, and we just drove away.
No, because then I followed it up and said, I am a respectable woman that's often in a red
Yes.
state, has a bad image, and I am very successful. And then I started the car and drove off.
I started the car and walked off.
It's like,
Yo. This is
Judges.
yeah. So, anyways, I'm going to need you, Joe, to recite what you remember one day.
I would
for
like
us.
to know what it is that you saw.
I need it in script form so I can remember.
I also love this
Yeah,
because
I'll
you
get
missed
right on
out
it.
on like a good chunk of it, because the reason we were doing Djibouti dubs in the parking lots because we were waiting on you because you were still in Buc-ee's.
Oh, yeah, because I
Yeah.
think you were having food FOMO.
No,
Yeah.
because I was using the bathroom. If you use the bathroom there, it takes a while.
Yep, because whenever I was in Colorado, which fucking has a Buc-ee's up there, we can't even get one. We're next to them.
Okay, I wrote the whole thing out for you, Jay. Are you ready?
I needed 7 days.
Who's gay?
Who's gay?
Billy Mays? Can you spell that?
Mm-hmm. Uh-huh. Okay, thank you.
Bye-bye.
7 business days?
Well,
Well, there's a holiday coming up. Does that count? Which holiday? What was it? Martin Luther King Day? Is that
Yeah.
Something like
Yeah,
that.
work is taking it off. Listen, bitch, I can just come up there and kill you right now. Fantastic offer for Cody.
No, you're that girl that's trying to kill everyone. You got me. Can I leave a message for him?
Just fucking with you. God,
That's like one of the greatest scenes in that like series.
those
definitely.
movies, for as poorly as the jokes may feel like they aged in certain ways, like
Anna Faris carried that franchise on her back for at least the first 3.
And so is oh God, what is Brenda's real name?
Regina Hall.
Yes,
Regina Hall. Yeah.
Oh man, as Brenda. There was a video where it was like she was watching all of her roles throughout the years, and it gets to her in Scream Movie, and she goes, "Oh, Brenda. Oh, Brenda."
It's so funny watching her too, because when she's being interviewed,
She's not like
just
that.
no, she's so just astute, and she just seems so professional. And then all of a sudden, you like watch her go into those films, and I'm like, oh, good job.
Yeah.
She's as fake as press on nails. Hi, baby girl.
We were at this pool party at my cousin Sean's house.
You know, P.
You know,
Diddy.
Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy.
Puff Daddy, yeah.
Whoa.
Oh God, I love that has lived and supported itself, its own joke for years, and I don't think it was a
Yeah.
joke.
Yeah, I can see that.
I think movies were telling us a lot more in those moments than we were really acknowledging.
Then we were able to accept.
Just like Master of Disguise. Turtle,
What's the
turtle.
message there?
I don't know. I think we're still trying to figure it out.
If I recall right, I think when there was a moment where they talked about recording that specific scene, they're like, yeah, we recorded that scene and then September 11th happened or something like that. I was like, so you finished the movie?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it's Master of Disguise.
I remember when I thought that movie was going to be like awesome. And then we went to the theater and I was like,
I didn't even watch it. It's one of those genres of movies that I can't get into.
I can't either.
it was that era where like when comedy movies were coming out, I was so excited because I realized I love comedy movies. And then they started getting really bad.
Bad.
And for a while there, like there was an age of time where basically SNL and SNL alums had a chokehold on comedy.
Oh my God. Will Ferrell
Yeah.
and all that stuff.
Yeah, but Adam Sandler.
Adam
just
Sandler.
Fucking god damn, it was one after the other, and then you could not get away from it. There's Ben Stiller, like Jesus Christ. Something About Mary. Holy shit. That movie is not good.
Oh my God. Speaking of SNL actors, Tommy Boy randomly came up my TV yesterday whenever I was doing my taxes. And I was like, oh, that's another SNL person that like had a chokehold on America in the 90s.
Oh yeah, Chris Farley. Then he
Yeah.
died.
Well, cocaine. Billy May style.
Yeah, but Millie Mays like waited till he was 50, not when he was like 27.
Yeah. Chris Farley was, well, obesity and a lot of cocaine will do that.
Billy Mays here, another fantastic product.
Did make a lot of sense for Billy Mays though after the fact. I was like, oh yeah, cocaine. I could see it now.
Yeah, how else would you
yeah.
do that commercial? I can't fake excitement for things like that.
Then there was the guy who replaced him, and wasn't he like
The one that punched the hooker?
that's the one, yeah.
Or
I
no,
was like,
you're
what's
thinking of the
like-
English guy.
No, I'm thinking of the one who punched the hooker. with the hair.
Okay, he had the headset. He punched the hooker.
He was always
did,
looking like this.
the ShamWow or the
Yeah,
slap
that's
shot?
Ah, ShamWow guy, yeah.
ShamWow
Didn't you go to
guy.
jail for that briefly?
I think so.
Yeah. Yeah.
Punch a hooker. That's the message. He's the bad guy.
Hey, what's going
ShamWow
on?
can't get you out of this one.
Yeah, what's going on with infomercials that these people are just what's happening?
Cocaine.
It's, well, either that or it's got to be the situation where you're like, I'm on TV all the time, so I think I'm famous and can do what I want. And I was like, honey, no, you're in an
Kathy
infomercial.
Mitchell.
Yeah, there's
Kathy
a lot
Mitchell
of
and her
people.
dogs.
If Puff Daddy can go to jail, you can go to jail.
If Martha Stewart can have an amazing career in jail, then so can you.
Fucking Martha Stewart. She's one of those situations where I'm like, they used you as an example and it did nothing. It made people
Not at
worse.
all.
They
It
just
made
knew how to
everyone
hide
think,
their stuff better.
actually, you know what?
Martha
can go to
Stewart
jail
was
too.
right for
Yeah.
this.
Insider trading is okay.
And you can look fonder.
yeah,
Let's
let's
walk
not
through
talk
it.
It's like,
we don't have to talk about that. Let's just
it's
skip
gotta
it.
go.
You know
It's
what? What about Waterboy?
Or Bubble Boy. Oh, God, Water Boy.
Oh God, Bubble Boy. No, Bubble Boy's worse.
It is.
That was a whole genre of film at that point in time too. Was a questionably, possibly disabled person becoming a whole comedic storyline because of their disability.
Oh, but Rocky, there's a limit. Am I touching the outside of a house?
House?
No, that's my
Sorry.
face. Oh, God.
Oh,
What is
God.
this?
Does your face have a pelvis?
Ugh. And I know that we've got to switch to subject 2 here in a moment. So I alluded to this earlier, but I do want to touch on the white savior issue that happens so much in films that still happened all the way up till it may still be happening. I'm just not aware of it. But the movie Avatar, that's a white savior movie. Dances with Wolves, white savior movie. What was that 2000 something movie? It was 2000 where it's the white teacher who goes to the predominantly black high school and was like, has no one told you that you can believe in yourself? Wow, you fixed all our problems.
There's a few like that.
Oh,
Yeah,
what is,
well,
what is
I'm
that?
thinking
I
of
think
Music of the Heart with Celine Dion.
I was like, I love that movie, but yes, that is a very...
The Blind
That's based
Side,
on a true story,
notoriously.
though, to be fair.
The Blind Side.
The Blind Side, a supposedly true story. Yeah, Dangerous Minds. That's the other one I was thinking of with Michelle Pfeiffer.
What's the one I'm thinking of?
Batman Returns.
Freedom Riders. That was the one.
No, it's the one that Cartman makes fun of when he's being the male teacher going into the rough school.
Oh, God, there were so many movies like that.
It's such a genre that even Family Guy makes fun of it too. Remember the Captain, my Captain. Brian's the teacher,
Yep.
and he's like,
Oh, Captain.
in your
my
case, I get the money up
Captain.
front.
What do you mean? What's this? It's an ampersand.
Yeah,
I could be a hooker.
it's that whole genre where a white guy can come into the hardened city school and fix everyone's life.
Yep. The white person can solve
It's
your
so-
problems.
It's such a tired concept, but there are so many movies like that.
It's the reverse ideology of the magic black man in films, where because the magic black man is never the main character. The magic black man is the character who the white person goes to for sage advice, and the magic black man solves a problem, and that way they can proceed with the story.
Yeah.
But it's
The first person that came to my mind when you said the white savior movie and the complex of the idea is Chris Pratt and his whole thing.
his
Nowadays.
whole thing. Yeah.
He went from being dumpy and lovable and funny to,
Whatever
good in
happens.
Guardians of the Galaxy, and now he's doing religious stuff and doing a movie where it's
interesting.
the future war.
It got too bad for Anna Faris, and I think that's pretty bad.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. Which also is upsetting because he was just in this Amazon Prime movie with Rebecca Ferguson, who was going to be my future ex-wife, and now I don't know if I can do that.
Yeah. It's unfortunate because he was a good actor and he's hot, but that's a whole lot of crazy that I'm not interested in.
Yeah, it's those religions that really get me, that's what happened to Mel Gibson, the other one.
And Tom Cruise.
But Tom Cruise, like,
Well, there's a lot of
he's
layers there,
navigated that.
but
He's navigated that pretty well. He's found
Katie
like
Holmes.
the balance that he's like, I'm going to keep doing Mission Impossible movies until somebody tells me that I can't do them anymore. And I'm going to make each one going to be like the last one, but then it won't be because there's 100,000 of them.
I feel like he was like, I want to hold onto the airplane. And they were like, no, it's too crazy and dangerous. And he was like, well, I want to. And they were like, okay.
Okay.
I have been looking for a while, and I finally found the film Stand and Deliver.
Stand and Deliver.
It's from 1988.
Is it a Wes Saber film?
You know what? Technically, you know what? Now that I look at it, the teacher's Hispanic.
Oh, is that
Wait, really Hispanic or like?
is that Edward James Olmos?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I was thinking like, what is it like? I was thinking like the white woman in Dances with Wolves.
Daryl Hannah?
Like a no. Oh, I can't think of her name.
Dances with Smurfs. From South Park.
Dances. Yeah, that's from Avatar. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Huh. Well, Stand and Deliver does not fit your white savior. Sorry, my bad.
Well,
Well,
Hispanic
now that
savior.
Jay has done something offensive, I think it's time to press pause.
You're enjoying Season 8 of Beards and Sundries. Now, back to the game.
What was I going to say? What was I going to say? It was right there on the tip of my tongue.
Something sperm related.
Oh, yeah, because it froze and you went, it looks like sperm. I was like, huh?
Tammy Shaw.
Tammy Shaw's got me.
Joey Lawrence haircut.
Now, how do I? It
And
says
we
I
had to
need
pay
down
those kids' families.
Real Player 7.
And if you didn't notice, we're back.
Hello.
Hi.
Friends is the TV show I want to start with on this. Everyone is the villain. Every actor, the producer, and
The
any
live
channel that
studio
displays
audience.
it.
The writers, just all around bad job.
David
everybody.
Schwimmer.
Ugh.
Schwimmer?
David
Schwimmer?
Schwimmer.
They're
Skimmer?
all
Schwimmer?
awful.
Like,
They really are. How did you know what though? At least the females managed to like salvage careers after this.
yeah,
Like they've all
Yeah,
been
that's
pretty
true.
successful for the most part.
Yeah.
that is true. Very, very true. Lisa Kudrow is the only one that I feel like kind of like,
She's still getting work though. Tell me
She
the
like-
last thing you saw David Schwimmer in.
oh, yeah, sorry, I'm speaking of the women. Like, I feel like she's the one
Yeah.
that didn't really get the biggest roles that are
Yeah,
infamous.
but who knew that Jennifer Aniston and Courtney Cox would just explode?
Right.
Because
I love
their
Jennifer
careers blew
Aniston
the
on
fuck
South
up.
Park. I liked Jennifer Aniston's role in South Park.
Fuck the rainforest.
Fuck
And
the
I-
rainforest. I fucking hate it.
I appreciate that Courtney Cox built herself an iconic character in a film franchise.
Scream 3.
Yep.
And then she said, if you want me back, I need those executive producer rights. And then she says, now that I'm the executive producer, I can do anything. More Gail
I'll write the
Brothers.
You're dead.
I'm rich. I'm rich. That's what I got.
One teen dead. That's it. Two teens
Two
dead.
teens. Kenny, hold my gun.
I love that he drops it and picks it back up.
Yeah. I only touched the top of the breast.
I'm
was so
so
tender
glad
and
that
juicy.
Sherry O'Terry is going to be in the new movie.
Oh,
Me
thank
too.
God. Because I kept wondering if they were ever going to bring that character back. Because I love Gail Hailstorm.
She made Scary Movie 2. Actually, she made both 1 and 2 really what they are. No, just 1. Sorry.
Just one. She wasn't into.
Just 1.
I was like, what?
I was like,
What
when's she in
have we
two?
missed this
Is that a
time?
deleted scene?
Sorry. For some reason, I started like combining movies in my head for some reason because we were talking a couple weeks ago about the deleted scene.
Yeah.
We'll just build a plane. Well, that's just fucking stupid. But was it Sherry O'Terry?
That would have been great if it was Sherry O'Terry as Gail.
God, yes.
On the news.
Yes. Yeah. No, so Friends fucking sucks. And I think
Yeah.
we've
Yes.
said that on this podcast once or twice
Yes.
before, but let's just reiterate it. It
I don't
fucking
know, just in
sucks.
case we haven't.
It's a terrible fucking show.
So then with... Oh, go ahead.
I was just going to say, like, recently, I say recently, like a few years ago, Joe and I tried to watch Dawson's Creek.
Okay.
Ugh.
Those 2000 shows, Dawson Creek and all of them.
That's just it. That was like a
Dawson's Creek started the
90s
whole
show.
thing.
It was bad though. Like it was really rapey. Like it was so like, oh my God. The casual way in the 90s and early aughts they threw around rape as if it wasn't rape is insane to me. Looking back on it and being like, holy shit, that's incredibly rapey. Like I know we are away from movies, but like American Pie, that's the scene where he puts like the camera in the the women's locker room or something.
Well,
anyways.
no, you're good. The second segment's about TV, technically.
Well, American Pie was a movie.
Right. But yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah, I know.
TV,
I just alluded. Yeah. Anyways.
yeah.
But that's like the era, though, where society still went along with the idea that you shouldn't act or dress slutty because bad things happen to you, and that's what you get.
We're not still doing that? It feels like we're still doing that.
I feel like we're still doing that, but there's a lot more of the public that's like, no, that's not how that should work. Men should just know how to handle themselves.
Men
Yeah,
should be
they
able to
should.
act normal, like human beings.
Will never forget the time that I don't remember what happened, but my mom's like, well, if women would just stop dressing slutty, this wouldn't happen to them. And I said, or hear me out, raise men to not be horrible people.
Raise your sons to
raise children.
Raise your sons to not lose their entire minds when they see a girl's shoulder.
I sit there and went, men should know how to have control. I should have somebody that I'm highly attracted to be able to walk around me, and I know how to control myself. That seems pretty simple. I can be very attracted to
my
them.
pants.
Yeah, though I see a really hot guy though, and I'm like, whoa, yeah, I got a giant hammer.
It happened today. He just completely filled up like red as if he was a thermometer, and it was going all the way up, and it reached his head. It went
With like steam coming out of his ears.
Exactly.
And his like tongue hangs to the ground. He's like,
Tongue.
that's definitely much longer, Joe.
Who's that a burn for?
I don't even know.
I don't know.
The boss battle. One genre of TV I want to talk about was like earlier iterations of shows that were on like HGTV or like TLC. I remember the show Trading Spaces.
That was exactly what I was about to bring up.
And where it wasn't an entire house, it was just one room, next door neighbors, and Paige Davis, who was like 4 feet tall. And it was just over the course of a weekend, and usually it was a disaster.
And every time, like, looking back, I'm like, this show was just out to rage bait everyone, because they'd be like, what does this person want? And they're like, she said that she wants really like nice walls, blah, blah, blah. You know what we're going to do? We're going to make this a circus tent inside, and we're going to dump a lot of sand on the floor and put in curtains, and it's going to look like a circus tent. They're going to love it.
These designers, they would just let loose
Christmas
on this
tinsel.
room. Oh, God. Let's put hay on the wall.
Yeah, I was like, the time that they put hay on the wall. There was one that they actually did a reasonable update on. It was a lot of browns and creams, which was a big deal at the time. And it made like the woman cry whenever they opened, like they made her open her eyes. And I was like, bitch, out of all the things they do on the show, you actually got the most normal room.
Do you remember why she cried, Jay?
Because they covered the fireplace.
Oh, I thought it was because, wasn't that the one that said she didn't want brown? And then they did the entire room brown, and that's why she cried?
Right. They didn't do the entire room. It was like a brown wainscoting or a brown lower border above some chair rail or something, and it was cream on the top half. And then they covered the fireplace with like wood paneling without damaging the fireplace or something, and she like cried.
Something hideous. Because they never had a good budget to do an update like that.
$500.
Something, it was nothing. And by then, that was
like
nothing.
nowadays, I'm like,
I was gonna say, how can you renovate anything?
have you seen the price of paint?
Yeah, no shit. And then, so then, like, you have things like, you remember the show Designer's Challenge on HGTV, where they would have one room and 3 different designers would put forth their proposal, and then they would pick one and they would do their idea for the design. That was a cool show, but it was also kind of like, what were they doing? Like, it was a weird competition. I guess they were trying to get these designers' names out there. I don't know. That whole channel's a joke nowadays, though.
That was like the experimental reality TV era, because we knew reality TV was working. We just wasn't sure. We just weren't sure why.
I feel like it was the start, though, of like what it is today.
Oh yeah, but like the industry has figured it out at this point. Like they know what sort of works and what doesn't.
Reggie?
Is he just
Sorry.
walking by the door like this?
I couldn't
That's
mute
what I'm
it, but
imagining every time.
he's wanted to be such a little pain today, and I'm like, why? Why are you being so much of a shit today? You've been so good lately.
You make me like, you remind me of a parent who's like told a child not to touch something, and the child just every time they turn around is like,
That is what he's doing. That is
Reggie?
literally,
He's like,
that is what he's doing.
I'm not touching it. I'm not touching it.
He's like, I'm not bothering him. And then he does everything just pressing that boundary. And I'm
What's
like,
he doing? Is he just staring at them? Is he daring to exist?
so he's not allowed in the rooms where they're at because we're still on that stretch. It's been working for a long time. And of course, we've hit like a certain period where he's like, you know what, fuck you. I'm going to push all these boundaries. So what he's doing right now is he's like noticing them leaving here and going to the master.
Why are they doing that?
Because
should be
they
sitting
fucking
still.
always want to be in the master bedroom now. And I was like, of course. Of course you want to be where it's more complicated to get to. You have a room in here with everything you need. I'm in here a lot with you now because I've adjusted it to be an office. And now you're like, well, the master bedroom seems great.
Typical
So-
cat behavior.
They taunt him a little bit, and he's been doing so well. And then just for some reason today, he's like, I don't know. I think I kind of want to piss him off.
So what you're saying is it's not Reggie's fault.
It's not, but it is because he knows what he's not supposed to do. And
He's a dog.
I give him credit. He will go like, cause like the master bedroom door is cracked because I know that they're going to try and go in there and I don't want them to be like pinned to that door. And he's like, ha 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 ha. So anyways, he'll walk to the master bedroom door and he like sticks his head in, but he won't go through it. And I was like, I know, you know. And he knows he's not supposed to like bother them. And so he'll stay on the couch and wait until they disappear. And then he'll pop down because he's like, I want to know what happened. So I know he knows. He just is on a roll today. It's the weather change coming.
Oh, that's why my bones hurt.
Boner.
So, fun fact, I figured out why, because sometimes when the weather changes, just completely off topic. We're definitely jumping to something completely off topic.
No, I really just thought this was going to be a boner conversation.
Yeah, it's going to be a boner conversation. No, it's not my tools. I have this one implant right here. Okay? And every time the weather changes drastically, like it hurts for a day or so, or for like half a day. When we went to Estes Park a few years ago, it hurt for like the first 2 days of the trip and it was hard to eat. It turns out I'm not crazy. It turns out that it's like butting up against my sinus. And so
Okay, I was like, sinus pressure, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The pressure change is causing it because there's nowhere, like the rest of these have like ligaments so they can move.
Yeah.
But, like it's an implant. It's not going anywhere.
They drilled that close to your sinus cavity?
I guess so.
Wow, that's pretty impressive.
I have 2 implants right here, and they tell me when it's raining outside.
There's a 60% chance it's already raining.
Well, and I was just going to make a joke about my boner detects the breeze and the wind change.
It's because you stand outside naked.
Naked. No, I lay outside naked so I can get a proper measurement.
So for TV,
I was going to be
What
really
about-
mean, but maybe let's just move on.
No, do
What
it.
about
just
the-
be mean.
No.
Yeah, do it.
Do it. You know what? I'm gonna make Joe write out every bad thing we said, and then I'm gonna make you just be mean right now on air. Tell
Hang on,
everyone
let me
how
write it
mean
down.
you are.
I'm so mean that I was just going to say, I bet that works really well with the size of your penis, Jay.
Wind can reach anywhere.
See how not mean it was? I'm a nice guy.
Sounds like you changed your answer.
No. Anyways, back
You're
to
better than
television.
that.
What
Yeah,
about
go on, Joe.
television, you guys?
How about the trope of the dumb dad? Every sitcom.
Is that really
Home
a
Improvement.
trope, though?
Home Improvement, Malcolm in the Middle, The Simpsons, Family Guy. Like every sitcom has a dumb dad. King of Queens. Like it's just this whole. It's always like the bumbling fat father and his inexplicably hot wife, usually.
Who has
And
to
then
do
just-
everything?
Yeah, because he's just so dumb that he's just a bumbling piece of furniture that
I
is
feel like-
the father of the family.
So much of that perpetuated the idea that men's place in the household was just to sort of go out and have a job and then come home and like that was that they already did the work for the day and then the mom had to do fucking everything.
Oh my God, your pants are so dirty because I have to do the laundry all day, and you're so bad at putting your pants away. Canned
Well,
laughter.
even in like the
Roll
90s
credits.
and 2000s, you get these wives who also have jobs, who are also out working 40 plus hours a week, who come home and then they have to still do every fucking thing because their husband's the complete idiot.
Because, beardos, we no longer live in a society where you can run a household on one income.
No, you can't.
Speaking of Mr. Holland's Opus in the last section, he's a school teacher and he just goes and buys a real nice house with his wife. Actually, I don't think he was a teacher yet. No, he was. He was a teacher by then. But he went and bought this great house with him and his wife on a simple music teacher's income, which in today's society, I'm like,
Uh-huh.
So my former English teacher, after high school, like a few friends and I that still like kept in touch with some of our teachers. He's one of my favorite teachers. He and his wife were moving to a new house that they bought. We offered to help them move. And they bought this nice fucking house. Guess what she did for a living? She was also a teacher. So I'm pretty sure they sold drugs. Which, hey, no, like, respect. But
Everyone's going to have a side hustle these days.
yeah, mine's costing me a lot of money.
right now it is.
Yeah, it's beat me too. Whoa, thanks, tax season.
Ugh. Yeah, I don't know. I feel like a lot of the TV shows I found problematic were things that were like on the CW.
Oh, mm-hmm.
But I find them less problematic for,
Teenagers
like,
doing grown-up things sexily.
Yeah, it's the sexualization of teenagers.
Sexily.
Sexy rain.
There's that whole parody that Family Guy did, The Q, where
Yeah.
it was just co-og, but all the teens at the school are like super ripped and
Ripped
have
and
huge
hot.
tits and are driving sports cars, and they're like, it's just that whole, it's like, I don't know, Euphoria and Riverdale and all those shows where it's like all these teenagers that are like stacked, and we're supposed to believe that they're like 17 when they're typically like, 35. I think Melrose Place and Beverly Hills 90210 kind of paved the way for that, I would think. Shows like that back then.
Yeah. But you remember when they tried to make it about Jesus and they did Seventh Heaven?
Oh my God. There's Rob Anderson does videos where he reviews episodes of Seventh Heaven, and they're just crazy pants.
I want you to know, I smoked pot.
There was an episode of Seventh Heaven where they did drug addiction, and it was caffeine pills. And it made me think of Saved by the Bell.
I was like, what are you
So
talking about? Saved by the
excited.
Bell. I'm so excited. Oh, fucking Saved by the Bell. That was what I was going to bring up, actually. And I'm glad that you did, because that show, ooh, there was a lot happening there. And then didn't Dustin Diamond get like arrested for assault?
Probably.
Yeah.
A lot of
Who
them
didn't
do.
these days?
I am glad
Good-
to see that
good point.
Hilary Duff has kind of come back and has remained unscathed throughout the years. Like she did pretty
Oh
good.
yeah, because you have your what's her name? Amanda Bynes.
Oof. Yeah.
Yeah.
Who's now launching music, EDM stuff. I'm just like, okay, well,
And
I'm glad you're still alive.
and I genuinely want her to do well. I'm so sad how child acting and what she was put through with Nickelodeon alone. What
Dan
it did to her.
Schneider
Dan
is a terrible
Schneider.
person
Schneider.
and destroyed a lot of kids
Ooh.
with his weird foot fetish.
The real dark side of TV show weirdos.
Yeah.
I couldn't watch the documentary.
I watched a little bit of it, and it's pretty. I mean, like I wasn't super shocked to learn a lot of it, but I was sad that they were just saying stuff that I already suspected. And I was like, man, really? But
I don't know.
that's
I
all.
feel like child acting is like really destructive anyways. Like didn't Daniel Radcliffe had like a big issue with drinking and drugs, and he couldn't figure out whether it was something that would have happened to him anyways or it was the fact that he had done Harry Potter.
Well, I mean,
But who's the guy who played Draco Malfoy? Tom Felton. He had the
Tom
same
Felton.
issue and around the
Yeah.
same time, and so like
I imagine that sort of fame though, where you're constantly being followed and stuff like that. That's gotta be like,
not great for a
Training.
child, I'm sure.
yeah.
why do you think I
Not great
drink?
for anyone. I don't know, Jay. Why
Look
do
out your
you?
window.
There's always somebody following me.
Yeah, it's just Reggie. Jesus Christ.
It's just my shadow.
They're outside your window right now.
Oh God, I need a beer.
Unrelated.
The sun's out. Ah!
Oh, God. Well, do you guys think it's time for a commercial?
Yeah, before we get too dark, let's go to commercial.
And now, for a word from our sponsor, Absolutely Not, from the 1990s.
What do you get when you put 3 very different fruits in just one basket? You get Absolutely Not, the 90s. There's Adrian with an E, the twink. Ugh, I can't believe I gained half a pound this week. That's the last time I let Barry convince me to swallow. Damien with an E, a different twink. As if, you know you're gonna do it again. You'll just have to go back to wearing muumuus and not being seen in public. And then there's Harry, a totally normal guy who we're gonna fat shame even though he isn't even overweight. I don't think half a pound is all that big of a deal, Adrian. You wouldn't know, cow. Yeah, go back home to the dairy farm where you're born on. I literally weigh 180 pounds. Okay, Danny DeVito. Absolutely not. The 90s. It's all the gay antics you know and love, but worse. Absolutely not. The 90s. Now with more fat shaming because it's the 90s and writing jokes is hard.
Well, I don't know, you guys. The Absolutely Not from the 90s just showed me that, like, oh, where'd you get that coat? It's awful. And those shoes and that hat. Jeez.
Jesus.
I learned today that I'm a Nancy boy. In the 90s. Just kidding. I knew that already. What? My dad told me.
It was rad.
Anyways, do we have any Bruno submitted sundries? Moving on.
We actually don't this week, unless, hold on, let me check emails to see if we got one since we started recording.
Make sure it's loaded.
Just junk email from TikTok Shop, which we don't even
We
have
have
anymore.
one very.
I have
important
one.
Bruno submitted sundry.
Okay, you
We
submit it,
heard.
and then I want to talk about the website.
Okay. We heard from Erin Shaw. this one's a little bit more of a visual for you. So if you're not watching the YouTube video, we'll talk about it in a second. But
Oh, that's right.
he bought us a Bowser hat.
And Joe has been banging his way through life with this.
Yeah.
Wowza, 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 wowza.
It's so comfortable.
Honestly, he told us that he sent us something, and I was assuming in traditional Aaron fashion that it was going to be like either art of some kind or some Aaron's
art.
like of
It's
some
wearable
Aaron's
art.
own merch, because Aaron has his own merch. And instead it was this, and honestly, work. This is fantastic. The Bowser hat stays on during every.
Absolutely. Absolutely on.
Absolutely on. It's incredible. Aaron, thank you.
Thank
So
you.
Sorry, I just imagine Anthony's like, Joe, look down. Yeah.
I told him we're going to do a POV video in the bedroom.
God damn it! Now I have to subscribe to your OnlyFans just because I want to be like, what's this like?
That's not going on there.
Oh, damn it!
But I'll send it to you.
Thanks.
You're welcome. What's a little porn between friends?
Peaches, 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 peaches. I love you.
Good God. Oh, that horn is getting the microphone. It's a little horny.
Oh.
Joe's a little horny over there. I love how he
Honestly,
just
we
like.
didn't need any more Beardos and Sundries.
Come
this
back.
week. This was it.
I love how he just beat off the microphone.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, that's so funny, Jay. That's so funny. And that's so fresh, too.
Thank you.
You're so funny.
Perhaps Crumble Corner then? Wow.
No, boss battle?
Because I have to show you the website I updated.
Oh, yeah. Jay makes
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
I want all of you Beardos to show up and see just how much fun I have had with the website. Oh, there it is.
Are you not screen sharing?
I am now.
Beardsandsundries.co.uk.
Co.uk is definitely where it's at.
Oh my God, yes.
This is so cute.
You hear them when they jump?
Yep.
Yeah.
So anyways, I've updated the website, built this fancy thing, and so now like you can click that and go to the latest episode. I'm going to turn off sound. And then
I was like,
What?
sorry, my bad. It wasn't that loud on my side. Where to listen, it'll bring you to that. Visit the market, it'll open our shop. Now, here's my favorite part. Oh, I guess I could scroll down really quick. Here we are.
Game over.
Some stats about us. It's supposed to allegedly keep up with our most recent episodes, and then blah blah blah. I love this website already. Now,
it's super cute.
here's my favorite part: the important game that you can play. The Beards and Sundries, the game. Choose your Beardo. Watch out! Collect coins while dodging poppers, closets, gay daddies, and mimosas. So you select your player, and then on your phone you can just hit tap jump. But on
Good
your
choice
keyboard,
on the player, actually.
Oh, damn it!
Wow, Jay.
Sorry, I got
Why'd
distracted.
you stick to GTA Online?
Pow, pow.
You can't avoid those daddies.
And then if you double tap, you double jump your height. So, anyways, yeah,
Oh, hit those poppers hard.
hitting those poppers real hard.
I think my high score on this is like 173 now.
I got up to 300 and something.
Damn.
I know.
I got up to 301 something.
'Cause 300 in an infinity.
And beyond.
Oh,
Well, Jay, that
Good
is
job, Jay.
fantastic.
Awesome.
Honestly,
that was
I love
fun. I've been trying to up my web browser skill set, and so I was like, I'm going to use our site as one of my examples and see what I can do.
It looks great. I love it.
Well,
Yeah,
thank
it
you.
does. Good job.
Thanks.
We're all being so genuine right now.
Yeah, so all of you go check out beardsandsundries.com. You don't have to even buy merch. We'd love that. But you could just go play the game now. What else are you going to do on the toilet? Scroll Instagram? No. Support
Yeah,
a local
that's boring.
podcast. or
Yeah.
support a
Go push a
small income podcast, a negative income podcast.
I was going to say income would have,
And I really,
that would require income.
we really need this to become income, not outcome.
Yeah, that's
Where else
I'll
can you
go.
get quality content like what you see before you right now?
Universal Studios?
Yeah, but look how much you have to spend there. Here, it's nearly free. All you have to do is buy a few shirts.
Right.
Is that a paywall?
Bring money.
No wonder we don't have very many listeners.
I feel like I should make a podcast. It's like, I've been listening to Beards and Sundry since day one, and all I got was this lousy shirt.
$39.95.
$89.95. What do you think we are?
We should start leaving our own Apple reviews. We should start making a bunch of fake Apple accounts.
Oh,
You think that shows don't already do that? You know
Oh,
how
I
many
know they do
Instagram
that.
people
Bitch.
buy their own followers?
that's
and
why
likes
we're not
and stuff?
successful. Only reason why, for sure.
I'm sure.
Definitely no other reason that we're not like bad or something.
What? This quality content?
Yeah.
Anyways, time for the boss battle of the week, which
Yeah, we
isn't
can
on
boss
any
battle.
other podcast. And I think it's Bowser.
What?
Especially who's dressed as Bowser.
What? But that's me. Oh no! You're a monster.
You look really cute in that, though.
Yeah. So why? What? Whatever. Okay. Crumble corner.
I want to fight him by beating him off.
How's that feel? Yeah.
Yeah, take that, Bowser.
I love that my window's open and there's stairs behind me, so somebody's probably watching me in here going, yeah.
Good, I hope they are.
As usual.
I can't wait to get that comment. Sorry. I got
All right.
Crumble. Oh,
Weekly
speaking of,
flavors.
before they ended last week, I did get the crumble flavors and skipped the Dubai because fuck that shit. But
Oh,
blueberry muffin, top notch. Raspberry lemonade, pretty good. They did not put the lemon wedge on it, and I was like, oh, thank you. And then also, the Snickers one was fine.
well, this week they're starting off with this crazy thing: confetti cake batter cheesecake. A cake batter cheesecake studded with confetti sprinkles, layered on a crunchy golden crust, and topped with fresh whipped cream and more confetti sprinkles.
I'd eat that.
I was like, that one actually sounds really good to me.
Well, Jay, you'll love this review. Megan C says, "So good." Love cheesecake.
I'm glad she left that. That's so good.
So yes.
Next up, this one looks pretty boring. The
This
cookies
one
and
looks
cream
terrible.
milkshake cookie featuring mini Oreo.
I just don't
Trademark.
care for Oreos that much. So it just,
I like Oreo.
doesn't
like,
entice
once in
me.
a while. It's got to be like I've got to get the itch, and then it's only because I want to like soak them in milk.
Yeah.
yeah.
A chili cookies and cream milkshake inspired cookie bursting with Oreo cookie pieces from the base to the tip. Oh, sorry. From the base to a creamy vanilla buttercream and finished with a mini Oreo cookie.
Now, is the base measured the butthole?
Run your
or no?
finger from the base of your tail to the tip. I don't know why you're stopping.
I don't know why you're stopping. You're so weird.
Zach R says, "It is so good. The cookies baked into it are such a great touch, and the frosting mixes well with the cookie." Thanks, Zach.
Thanks, Zach.
Next up, this one looks pretty good, but I didn't know this was a whole brand for that. A sugar cookie featuring Mother's Circus Animal, but it's those frosted animal crackers. I love those things.
Yeah,
But
this
it
one's
is a
boring.
rainbow sprinkles cookie. It is boring.
This one
A
is
rainbow
not that
sprinkles cookie smothered with melty white drops, then crowned with a Mother's Original Circus Animal cookie and a splash of rainbow sprinkles.
good. Each
This
time
is
I've had this
boring.
one, it's been a little dry.
Yeah. What are the,
Those aren't
what
even
about the
sprinkles.
cookies?
Those are non-perils.
Yeah, that too.
I just rather have the cookies.
I just all the cookies this week look boring as fuck.
I don't know. The last one is actually I know it seems simple, but it's really good.
Well,
the
Maggie
first one
S.
looked pretty good.
The
but
first one's great.
This sugar cookie featuring Mother's Circus Animal. Maggie S. says, "The icing on this cookie is the most amazing thing to ever go in my mouth. Freaking delicious cookie."
Jesus, she
Now, have
is
you
a
tried
terrible
peanuts?
marriage.
She's probably the most boring girl in the office.
And if you haven't tried penis, have you tried vagina?
She's like, the other day my husband took his underwear off in front of me.
with the lights off.
I was so scared.
Then
It
this
took
last
him an
one-
hour, and he had to leave and get in the car, and go to his best friend's house.
He said his best friend makes him feel better.
Ooh. So next up, the last one for this week is the chocolate cupcake cookie, a warm vanilla sugar cookie topped with a luscious bloom of fudge frosting and a pinch of chocolate sprinkles. That is poop
No.
from a butt.
I
I
know.
was gonna say the fact they call it a bloom of frosting, and
Fudge
it's
frosting.
really, really giving me a lot of butt references.
I didn't think I would like this one, but the last time they had this one on the menu, we had like a birthday at work that week, so they brought these cookies in, and this was one of them. And I remember being like, "Oh shit, that's actually really good." The
frosting
icing,
looks good.
the icing is so good.
All three of the reviews talk about the icing, but my favorite is from Megan D.
But-
and said, Patty U. She says, the icing on this is everything. Can I just have a bowl of icing, please? Patty, that's just silly.
That made my stomach churn. That is so
You-
sugary.
She's so crazy. She's so, Patty. Oh my
Well,
God.
Patty, she's a stupid bitch.
She remembers everyone's birthday. at work.
stupid bitch doesn't even
Stupid
know.
bitch.
Stupid bitch just gotta get the best
She-
steak of her.
I'm not
She
buying
dri-
any Stockholm Syndrome today.
She drives a champagne-colored Lexus.
Oh, one of the older ones too. Hardtop convertible. What was it? The old IS.
Yeah. The
Yeah.
IS.
Just like an
It was really. It was very round.
Oh, yeah, the SC430.
Yes.
That's
yes,
it.
yes, yes, yes.
The real estate car.
Yep.
Yeah.
Mhm. And her front plate says blessed. So that's another round of Crumble Corner. Some good ones, some interesting ones, but yeah.
Oh my God, 100% the SC430. That is, you are on perfect with that.
Thank you.
There was no
It's
Dubai
full.
chocolate this week.
Thank God they must have ran out. It'll be next week.
Hopefully.
It's one time only.
The 1 week only.
This one's the Dubai chocolate. The Dubai chocolate cheesecake featuring Pop-Tart and mini Oreo animal cracker.
This
Okay,
one's the
all right.
DIY Dubai chocolate. You come in and pay us $20 and we give you all the bags of ingredients that you can handle. Please
Because we
take it.
can't. We can't handle them anymore.
The Dubai box. Literally.
The Dubai has a Best Buy, and it's coming up quick.
And we're running out.
No, they're not.
Well, the time.
They're not running out.
Running out of time.
We're running out of time. All right.
Well, do you guys think it's
You guys
game time?
Please.
Game time from down here.
I'm getting sleepy.
And this is a game that I'm calling Smash or Pass, then versus now. So this is Smash or Pass with a little bit of a spin on it. I've got 9 movies from the 90s and early aughts.
Okay.
And basically, we're going to say whether at the time they came out, the younger us would have smash or pass them versus nowadays us smash or pass.
This sounds fun because I'm just thinking about then Jay. This is gonna be awesome.
Well, number one's a doozy, but do you guys get the concept?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. Number 1, The Blind Side. This is a movie everyone was forced to watch in high school.
I feel like Jay was like, I love you, Sandra.
I know that I wasn't even, this was 2009, so I was 19. But
I liked it when it first came out.
I didn't, so I
This was 2009. Why do I feel like I remember watching this in high school?
no.
Because you're thinking of Remember the Titans.
Or Friday
Ooh,
Night
maybe
Lights.
that's it.
Yeah.
Well, either way, I didn't. I know
Or,
I've
hold
seen
on,
The
I think
Blind
you're thinking
Side.
of Radio.
There it is.
specifically,
Jay said something offensive.
Specifically excluded Radio from this list because of how offensive that movie is.
And back then I loved it because I was like, what a good story.
I bet you were.
Now, as an adult, I'm like,
Radio isn't learning from us. We're learning from radio.
Oh, God damn. That movie. Also, The Blind Side is a no from me both back then and now.
Oh.
I don't mind it. I know
I didn't like Sandra
there's a lot of
Bullock's
controversy
accent.
around that whole family and whether their intentions were wholesome or not, but I like it. I'll put it on sometimes. I don't mind it.
Yeah, I think I've seen it like one time. I remember watching it. I do remember that, but I'm never like a sports movie person, and I always thought of that as a sports movie.
Yeah.
So I was sort of a pass for me then. Now it's pass for me because it's that white savior complex.
Yeah, and that whole like idea of sports in the South, it's a different kind of planet.
Yeah, it was one of those moments of like, you too can finally make it in the world whenever the right white family comes and adopts you.
Yeah.
Yeah, don't like that at all.
Okay,
Anyways.
what's next?
Number 2, Shallow Hal.
Oh my God.
What are you gonna say, Joey? I cannot wait. How many times did you see this in the theater?
Nowadays, it's a heavy, heavy pass. Oh God, I don't like that I said it that way. It's a solid.
Where's that pass? Is it behind the rhino?
It's a pass. I watched it so much when I was younger because I was like,
I know.
it's a message that you just find love in anything and you have to take down. Now I'm just like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
It's Gwyneth Paltrow with a
Like,
fat
it's one of
suit.
those moments where you're even ashamed of yourself for back.
Yeah,
then.
Jay.
Yeah, I
and
know.
The film Juwanna Man is about inclusivity in sports. Great message there.
So, anyways, you got my answer, Joe.
Oh, pass. No. I don't know what they were
Even
thinking.
younger me
I-
would have passed because it was just
No.
not my comedy style.
It
Older me
That's-
passes for many different reasons.
that's a time when I think Jack Black was trying to be too funny, and it just didn't hit well with me. I didn't.
It's almost
it.
like Jack Black was trying to be the next Jim Carrey.
He was
Yeah.
trying really hard to do something.
Yeah.
I'm glad he found his stride, though.
Me
Glad he
too.
found his Jack Blackness. Didn't even want to finish saying that. He didn't even-
I just could sense exactly where you're going and going, wait a minute.
the whole idea that it hasn't had a remake or a reboot yet should tell you a lot.
It
Kinda
never
just-
will.
I think they just kind
Not
of wish
the way
it
that
went
movie-
away.
No.
It's one that they don't talk about very much.
I also love that it was Jack Black and who's that guy from Seinfeld?
Oh,
No, the guy.
the racist one.
No, the.
No, the
Oh.
other one.
I'm
Not
thinking
Kramer,
of the
not the racist.
motivational speaker.
Jason Alexander.
Yeah. So I love that it was those two alongside each other, like judging Gwyneth Paltrow. And I'm just like,
Yeah.
you guys, could we have picked 2 more toe-looking men to do this?
Toe-looking man.
Which, to be fair, I find Jack Black very attractive, but at the time I did not.
Also, I mean, like George Costanza in general. What was his age in? Just real quick, sorry. In Seinfeld, what was his age? Because he did not look good. His age. Okay. Jason Alexander, George Costanza was under 40 for the entire run of Seinfeld. He was 29 when the show premiered.
God, we looked so much older back then.
Yeah. Seriously.
Yeah.
I would have
Well-
put him in his 40s back then watching
Back
TV.
then.
I would have believed that. Number 3,
Yeah.
Scary Movie.
Yeah.
Oh. Smash then, smash now, smash forever.
Every
Smash
day,
forever.
all
That-
the way. It's just
While it's terrible and offensive and toilet humor, it is like a masterclass in how to do it that way.
it is also not pinpointing like one crowd that it's like making fun of. It is literally going,
No.
everyone is absolutely open game for this, and we're going to
Yeah.
make fun of all of it.
And it's very much like it's pointed humor. The humor is on purpose. It's never incidental. It's never like, oops, we made a racist joke. It's man, I don't know. I love it. It's timeless.
It's timeless.
Yeah, the Wayne brothers really did a good job with it.
Yep.
Yeah, they did. I'm really excited for the new ones.
Same, and
Yeah.
I'm nervous but excited.
Okay.
I think that's
number
the
4.
whole feeling behind it. Yeah, you're right. 4.
Oh, I can't wait. I can't wait for people to be offended by it.
Oh yeah, already.
Number 4, She's All That.
Oh my gosh.
Back then, I would have watched it for sure because I was into. I wasn't so much that movie, but the movie 10 Things I Hate About You. I loved that movie when I was younger.
Yeah. Remember how what's her name had to flash that teacher so that what's his name could escape from the detention?
Julia Stiles.
That's it. Yeah.
So
She
Heath
said,
Ledger
"Here's my
could escape.
boobs." Yeah, that's it.
I
can't think of names right now.
completely forgot about this movie, and I was.
She's All That or 10 Things I Hate About You?
Both. I did watch this once, but I barely remembered it. So, you know what? I'm going to put this as a pass for both because I just didn't care enough to even remember it.
Here's my garbage.
Yeah,
round.
I'd say I would have.
She's All That and 10 Things I Hate About You are so
pass now.
They're so hand in hand because 10 Things I Hate About You and She's All That were both the inspirations for Not Another Teen Movie. And I watched that movie way more than I watched either of those two movies. So that's why I know them sort of well. Because there's the whole scene in 10 Things I Hate About You where it's like he sings to her at the sports arena over the loudspeaker and it's I love you, baby. And then in Not Another Teen Movie, the main character's name is Janie, and the song he sings is Janie got a gun. And then like the security guards are chasing her and tasing her because they think she has a gun. Like, she's got a gun. Janie's got a gun. Yeah. So yeah. I'll pass.
All right. Number 5, Team America, World Police.
It's so mean, but it's also
bad.
It's so South Park though.
That's
You kind of know what you're sitting down to watch it, and you know what you're getting into.
Yeah, you do.
You have to know what you're getting into when you get like Matt Stone and Trey Parker made this movie, and it's just South
How
Park.
iconic is it when he's singing "Ronery"? I'm so Ronery.
It's those are the parts that are the most problematic, or like the racist like inflections and things that they do, like the Bakalakadakistan.
Oh my god. Yeah. Or hey terrorists, terrorize this, and then she like throws her hair. Or I think it's one of those rare things where the song America Fuck Yeah is universally loved by like pretty much everyone.
Yeah.
Straight, gay, you know, whatever you are.
Because I do love Out of the Blue just being like, America, fuck yeah.
Fuck yeah.
It's such a fun like joke, and like it fits into so many situations.
It's a double
And I
pass
feel
for
like
me.
it's even more.
It's a double smash for me.
Yeah,
double smash for me too. All right, number 6, American Pie.
This one's not aging very well.
I was like, while you guys are mulling on this, it was definitely a smash for me when I was younger, and a hard pass for me. I was like, God,
that's where I'm going. It's a smash
where I'm
back
going,
then. It's a hard pass now. It's because I just keep thinking of the scene where they're all like watching the girls from the window with the with the walkie-talkies and stuff like that, and then I just think of that stuff, and I'm like, how predatory.
Yeah.
And it's like done in a way
They're filming her on the webcam and she has no idea. Yeah.
Very not okay.
My favorite thing about the first American Pie movie is that all the male actors didn't want to wear makeup because they thought it was like feminine.
Okay.
So the whole time they were like shiny and pale and washed out, and they look gross. Like they look sick in that movie. So yeah, it's a
and not in a good way.
Yeah.
Okay, number 7, Never Been Kissed. I will tell you, I saw this in theaters, and I don't remember why I saw this in theaters, because this is not a movie I would normally see in theaters.
It's a weird story and premise. Like, there are ways to get those life experiences. Infiltrating a high school for that is really weird.
Yeah.
So the part that probably proves the most problematic for me as an older person now is that the teacher was falling in love with Drew Barrymore's character under the premise that she was a high schooler.
Yeah. Just like Pretty Little Liars.
Yeah.
Gross.
I think that's why I'm leaning definitely on a pass now. Smash back then, because I was disgusting, hopeless romantic. Like, I can be one now, but I'm a lot more realistic. When back then I was like, oh my God, this story's so good.
So good.
So good. Sometimes I like wearing women's panties and walking around fist great.
Walking around English
I'm
class.
gonna give it a double pass. I don't know who I saw this in theaters with. It must have been someone I was.
You must have.
at the time.
It must have been a date for you. Like this sounds like a date you would go on. Like you
This
just
sounds
didn't
like a
want to
date I would
go.
go
And it
on,
was the
yeah.
AMs. It was the. It was the. What was that?
The
cinema?
Skinemax.
No,
Whatever.
No
was
kidding.
it? Tulsa.
the Carmike Cinemas and still.
Carmike Cinema. That's it. Yeah.
I don't know why that reminds me of my
Stiller. Yeah.
first date with a guy way back in the day. And We went and watched Twilight. This was my first year of college, I think. We went and watched Twilight.
Hell yeah.
And we said, because he wanted to, and I was like, sure. And we sat down and he goes, oh, yeah, this is like my 7th time of coming to watch this. And I was just like,
How many dates have you taken to Twilight?
Oh my God. That's red flags 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
like-
and 7.
I love this movie, and I didn't make it very
Does
far
his name
with
start
him.
with T and end in Revan? I know. Can you imagine?
Oh, what that douchebag's up to? Anyways,
I don't know. Anyways, number 8, Waterboy.
it was a smash back then for me because it was so
Yeah.
popular, and I thought I had to like it so much. Besides Kathy Bates, it's kind of a pass for me today because it's so fucking stupid.
It's dumb and it's
stupid.
lazy.
Like
But
the "you can do it" humor that just lived in society. I think it killed me on it so much.
Oh God.
It
it's
was
so
dumb and
bad.
lazy. Our generation was at fault for that, though. We
Oh,
really
yeah,
perpetuated
for
a lot
sure.
of that.
Oh,
That's one
100%.
bullet that I'll take. Yeah. And our generation, everyone knows that fucking movie because you cannot say Gatorade without thinking of the Henry Winkler scene. Gatorade. Like, water sucks. It really, really sucks.
like that it lives in my head. Also, the scene that it was impressionable somehow to me as a kid, but it was when the coach was having a thought back, and so he's like reminiscing on something. He's on the phone. He's like, I don't know, Mom. I don't know why. And then like the camera pans down and the phone line is just like hanging. It's not connected to a phone, and he's suddenly like wearing heels. Because it's supposed to be like kind of at this idea where he's talking to his mom and he's also acting as his mom.
Oh, I was like, what's happening? with
Yeah,
this?
and he's like talking on the phone. He's like, Mom, I don't know. I just hate him. I hate him. I hate him. And when he says that, it gets down to his foot stomping. I might have to just pull up the scene to show it to you.
I don't know. That sounds incredibly like homophobic or transphobic. One of the two.
I feel
can't
like
figure
it
out which.
would probably be a bit more transphobic, but the scene has stuck in my head for years that I'll randomly be like, I hate him. I hate him. I hate him.
we can all agree that the Water Boy is not really going to be in any like film. Hall
Yeah,
of
that's
Fame
gonna be
anytime soon.
a pass for me as an adult.
Yeah, absolutely.
I've got one more of these.
Okay,
Very last one is Super Bad.
I used to like it.
I loved it. I used to really love this movie, and
It was where a lot of them got their. They were so young back then. A lot of them, kind of Stone and Jonah Hill.
I never got into it.
I wasn't as into it as other people were, but I did know of it and like it.
What's wild is like, it's not my type of movie, and I don't know what it was about that movie that I enjoyed so much. I would rewatch it all the time, but I can't today. It just does not. I can't put my finger on why, but it's just none of it feels right.
Well, none of it feels like real anymore. There's that whole genre of movies that are like that though, where it's like we have to do this to get to here to accomplish this goal, and then 17 million things happen in between. And that formula is as old as time, but they keep using it all the time.
Oh, like
Harold and Kumar go to White Castle, but wait,
Oh my
they're
gosh.
a little high.
Jingle All the Way, Adventures in Babysitting. Like there's so many movies that use this formula.
Yeah. Well, now I think about it, like Priscilla, Queen of the Desert, and Tu Wong Fu, stuff like that. Like,
Yep.
Mhm.
those are all that.
Misadventure.
Yeah.
Misadventure, yeah.
Yep. I mean, there's only
My
really,
Girl.
like 6
No, I'm kidding.
stories, right?
You can't see with those glasses.
That talk about misadventure.
Ooh, is there a Mr. Adventure?
I don't know. That one kind of stings.
Ah!
Getting swole.
You're dead now.
And on that note, before we all go into anaphylactic shock, I think I hear the music coming back on.
I'm going into Anna Chomsky shock.
Oh, no.
What about
But go call our hotline real quick at 405-999-2242 or leave us a voice memo to open next week's episode.
And Beardos, a commercial break just started, so we have to go and use the potty before the show comes back on, so it's time to go. If you'd like to help us out, go and subscribe to our podcast so you can get reminders every Sunday when we release a new episode. We also post frequent updates on all of our social media sites for any additional sundries that we add to the market.
And don't forget to rate us 5 stars and leave a review. Those reviews are what gets found by more bad movie watchers like you. And if just each one of you could tell a friend to not watch Waterboy, that would be great.
Yeah, later. No, I'm kidding. Go to the social media sites and check out our socials where I post some stuff randomly. It's very important that you do this next step and you go to beardsandsundries.com and you check out the new design I made and go click play the game where you can play the Beards and Sundries game. Lastly, we want to hear from you and do it quick. beardsandsundries@gmail.com where we'll hopefully read it out because I checked the email that week.
But you good?
Yep.
Jay. Oh, God, Jay. Okay, I'm sorry. Hurry the fuck up. Yes, everyone, make sure you go to beardsandsundries.com. It's a really great website, and I wasn't choked by Jay at all. I'll tell you
That's right, Joe. It's a really good website. Both of you.
Yeah, and that's beardsandsundries.com.
You loved it. You played the game, and it's the best thing ever.
beardsandsundries.com. It's the best game
Must
ever.
assassinate.
Except maybe The Wire.
Except maybe.
No, it's better than The Wire now. The Wire's old.
It's better than The Wire.
So, from the three of us channel surfing shop clerks here at the Beards and Sundries Market, make sure to
Love our new website, beardsandsundries.com's layout. Oh, and
Because we already love you on the website, beardsandsundries.com, better than The Wire.
beardsandsundries.com. Bye.
it's a sniff.
beardsandsundries.com.
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 Nowadays, it's a heavy, heavy pass. Oh God, I don't like that I said it that way. It's a solid.